From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And on the hill, Louis Varland. What do we have on him?
They're going to start this one with the opener because of the matchups. Very favorable. I think we're going to see him empty the tank with really good fastball velocity to try to retire these first three hitters.
Okay, all set to go. Yandy Diaz now at the plate. And we're off and rolling in Toronto. The 1-0.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That's the third. Handles, throws to first. What a pick to save the play and get the first out. Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with two strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop. It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
There's a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
That one lifted to left. He makes the grab, and there are two down.
Batting third baseman, Junior Caminero.
Stepping in, Junior Caminero. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball. And a swing and a miss, and that is that. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back now in Toronto, and on the mound for Tampa Bay in this one, Drew Rasmussen. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man, not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous, sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters, and a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
Outside, that's a ball. That's a ball.
Rasmussen in his 6th season, 30 years old now, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2018. That's one misses. Ball 3. That catches the corner. Out towards right center field. Mesa on the move to the alley. One up, one down. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. And Chris, this offense is facing a defense that is well known for kicking the ball around a bit. How aware are you offensively of a bad defensive team?
Well, it's not the most important detail on the scouting report, but it still matters. Just putting the ball in play gives you a chance against this defense because they've been known to provide a gift or two.
Nathan
Ball,
Lucas
inside.
stands in now, looks at that one inside. He swings and fouls one off. The 1-1. And there's a foul ball. Popped up. Aranda. 2 down.
Batting third, first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
In the air to left center. Simpson settles underneath it. And that will end the inning. Nothing doing for Toronto in the first. We'll go to the second from Rogers Center with no score. Back here at Rogers Center and stepping in for the Rays, Cedric Mullins. Spits the plate, strike one.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Brendan Little, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty.
Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely froze him.
Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. But it's not in time. Base hit.
Well, he did all he could at short to try to make an amazing play and almost got it done, but good hustle down the line, and that's an earned infield hit.
Man at first with one gone. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Victor Mesa Jr. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Second inning here, no score. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on them and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Man at second.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Inside move to second. Simpson back on a dive. fouls it off. Still 1-2. The Rays with a chance to score first here at the top of the second. And that skips in the dirt. Inside.
Ball
Full
three.
count now. Got him looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Ball in.
Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball there.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Check swing. He went. Going to count 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swings through it for the K. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. We head to the bottom of the second, and now for the Jays, George Springer.
George Springer.
Line drive. That gets by him. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. Springer comes in to score. Fires the second too late into second with a double, and that was hard hit.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now the batter now, Alejandro Kirk. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. That one's upstairs, ball 1. One on, nobody out. A run in, bottom half of inning number 2. And a foul ball.
Ball 2.
That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Here comes Pinango. In comes the run from second. Throw cut off to second. It's an RBI double, and it's 2-0.
Well done, drives in the run. As a hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a double into the gap. Right off the bat, you know you put a great swing on the baseball.
Fastball, and it gets out of the way. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A two-run shot, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Now the third baseman. Popped up first base side. Aranda moving under this one. And there's one away.
Batting ninth, shortstop, Andrés Jimenez.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Next offering is fouled back. And that is in for a strike. And a count 1-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Up next for the Blue Jays, second baseman, Ernie.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Now it's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. Flied to right his first time. Outside low, and that's ball one. Swings through the sweeper. And he dodges that fastball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Blue Jays 4, the Rays nothing. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show.
Now pitching.
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Brendan Little.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Leading off for Tampa Bay, second baseman, Richie Palacios.
Little is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. The lefty, the 1-0.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
Brings it in. One away. He's so consistent that the manager basically can look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good. And you can see it in opposing hitters as well. They know when he comes in, pretty much forget about it. Kind of reminds me of Mariano Rivera.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. And ring him off, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter, Yandy.
So the Rays batting order turns over. Yandy Diaz now. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on.
Ball, that's inside. Ball.
That's
Ball
off the
3.
mark. 3-1 now. This one in the air, center field. Varsho settles under it. Rings it in. And that'll do it. Down in order go the Rays. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Nathan Lucas.
Nathan Lucas.
Well, these Jays doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Up the middle. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Up next for the Blue Jays, first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And that misses. Ball 1.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Ball, that pitch is out.
The 2-1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Just misses. Full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. (3-2). That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's George Springer. A double and a run scored his first time up.
Boog, this batter gets described as a homebody because he loves playing at home, and historically his numbers back it up.
Here we go, George. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. You'll one.
On one.
Just
Nope,
off the inside
ball two.
edge.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Guerrero stands at first with one out. Here goes the runner. And that one fouled off. The 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. On the ground at first. Takes it to the bag. That's one. Tag out at second. It's a double play. And just like that, the inning is over. It's the Blue Jays 4, the Rays nothing. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Rays, Jonathan Aranda. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball one.
Well, these Rays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Here's a 1-1. And that's outside. Grounds one to short. Jimenez. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Up next for Tampa Bay, third baseman, Junior Caminero.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Little, a 6'2 southpaw, 195 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2017. That misses. 2-1. Next offering is in the dirt. The Rays down by 4, top half of inning number 4. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. Payoff pitch. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. He muscles that one out the opposite way, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 4-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. That's an incredible job of letting that breaking ball get deep, trusting your hands, and driving it out the other way. That's how you practice it in the cage. Incredible when you can translate it into the ball game.
Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Got him. And 2 away now.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Shortened the bunt and missed it. It's 0-1. Two down, nobody on. Here's a 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Rays with a solo shot to trim the lead. It's now a 4-1 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Bottom four, and now for the Jays, Yohendrick Pinango.
Yohendrick Pinango.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
0-1 now. That's a strike.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
Stays alive. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Inside, ball 2.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Got him looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. That was a fun at bat to watch.
Up the middle, it's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, center fielder.
Well, back in trouble, Boo, and it's just been like this for him most of the game. They've been all over him since his first pitch, and I think he's got a very short leash right now. Really needs to lock it down here.
And now it's Dalton Varsho.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Aye.
And now the 0-1. Fastball for a strike. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Chris Roycroft, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Boozer getting loose as well. Here's the 0-2. In the dirt. Kirk over at first with one away. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
That's a ball.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Man at first, one away. And it remains 2-2. Now this one gets away from the catcher. No advance, though. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Set down on strikes. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Now batting, third baseman, number 20.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Ball. That's inside.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One, two now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. One left for Toronto as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Rays, Victor Mesa Jr. First pitch way inside, a fastball. Back up the middle and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for Tampa Bay, shortstop Taylor Wall.
The 0-1. In the dirt. The 1-1. Jackknifes out of the way. He goes down looking.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
Swing and a ground ball. 1 at second. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 4, the Rays 1.
Now pitching for Tampa
Chris
Bay,
Roycroft
number
gets the call
56,
from the pen.
Chris
Well, they didn't
Roycroft.
get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Here's Andres Jimenez. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Andres Jimenez.
Late swing, foul to the left.
Well, these Blue Jays really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
And the 0-2.
Ball one.
On the ground to third. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Up next for the Blue Jays, second baseman, Ernie Clement.
Out to short, Walls. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along, 2 quick outs.
Up next for the Blue Jays, designated hitter, Nathan
2 outs, base is
Lucas.
empty. Nathan Lucas digs in now. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Ball one.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
On the ground, right side. Oh, he gloves it. Nicely done for the out.
First, it looks like making the stop is the hardest part, but feeding to the pitcher on the move, I think even tougher. Great job of hitting that moving target. They're going to be fired up in the dugout.
We're back, and here's a look at how we got to this stage of the game.
Now pitching for
Jack
the Blue
Lind
Jays,
takes over on the
number
mound,
21.
on for his major league debut, so we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands and it's a bigger stadium, but the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher, whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one.
Now one
Ball
missed. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Here's a 1-1. Fouled off. He was late.
Ball two.
On the ground to short, Jimenez. On the run, sends it over to first.
He's out.
Got him. Nice play.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter, Yandy Diaz.
So the batting order turns over. And now the DH, Yandy Diaz.
That's a ball. That's ball 2.
The Rays trailing by 3, and we're the top half of the 6th. That's
Ball,
a little bit
low.
low. Three-0 down. That's a walk.
That's ball 4.
Went with the
Victory.
cutter again, but couldn't find his zone.
Up
Pretty
next
easy
for
walk right
Tampa
there.
Bay,
Last pitch
first
wasn't even
baseman
much to think about.
Jonathan Aranda.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Diaz leads off first with 1 away.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Makes the catch for the second out.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1.
Aye.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boo. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jack Lind will depart. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Tyler Rogers.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Two on, 2 outs. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. So the Rays strand a pair, and they trail it 4-1. now in Toronto. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The 2-1. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Got him looking. And one away.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
George Springer.
Lifted to left center. Way back there. And that is gone. A solo shot. And they add on. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
One down. Now the left fielder, Yohendrick Pinango. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. He's got it. 2 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, catcher Alejandro Kirk.
Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th.
Ball, that's off the plate.
He's
That's off the
just
plate.
missing
Ball
with
2.
some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Toronto picks up 1 on this homer. It's now 5-1. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Back here at Rogers Center and stepping in for the Rays, Chandler Simpson.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
Nope.
Toronto's bullpen with some action. Mason Fluhart getting ready to go. Fisher also throwing. And the 1-0.
Pick a bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Hit on the ground to the right side. Guerrero takes it himself. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Up next for Tampa Bay, right fielder Victor Mesa Jr.
Nope, that's a ball.
Bunting for a hit. Not in time. That's a bunt single. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Next to hit, Taylor Walls, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Check swing of the first pitch. Looked down to third, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. Rogers, in his 7th season, he features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. Mesa leads off first with one away. Struck him out looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
The 0-2. Goes down looking. One left for Tampa. They're down 5-1. And now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. And he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the 2nd inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Mesa has a beat on it, and there's one away.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, number 20.
Line drive. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, shortstop,
2 down, base is empty. Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays.
That's a ball. Ball 2.
Two down, nobody on. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. Outside low, and it's 3-2.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that's the 3rd out. Blue Jays go down in order. They lead this one, though, 5-1.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Mason Fluhardt.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year. So this seems like a calculated move.
Leading off for Tampa Bay, catcher Hunter Paduccia.
Out to center. Varsho makes a nice running catch. One pitch and one out.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Number 62, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose.
That's ball 2.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. The Blue Jays leading by 4, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one the other way. Out. Number 2.
Up next for Tampa Bay, first baseman
Jonathan Aranda next to hit for the Rays. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left.
That's outside.
And he grounds one to the right side. And that one handled. Gets it to first. Out number 3. Rays held in check here. They're down here 5-1.
Now pitching for
Back
Tampa
now,
Bay,
new pitcher
number
on the mound as
62,
we roll into the
Cam
bottom of the
Boozer.
8th. Cam Boozer.
And he's been fantastic this year. Really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
Leading off for the Jays, second baseman Ernie Clement.
That one fouled off.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Ball.
Here's a 2-2. In the air, right field. Mesa under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, designated hitter Nathan Lucas.
Foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. And a foul ball.
don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fights it off, he'll see another. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Let's go, 2-2 on the way. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's the 2-2. And that skips in the dirt. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at-bat.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
Ball, that's outside.
The 1-0. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. 2 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, right fielder, George.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Cam Boozer done for the afternoon. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
The new
Tampa Bay,
pitcher in the
number
game,
60,
Garrett Clevenger.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Swinging a foul straight back.
Ball. Nope, that's inside.
Way out front for strike 2. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They're up 5-1. All set to start the 9th in this one. And stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Just missed.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Close one doesn't get the call. And the count is 3-1. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. 2-2 now. Good eye on that spot. And a payoff pitch. On the ground to third. On to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Up next for Tampa Bay, center fielder Cedric Mullins.
Slapped foul. That one finds the zone. 0-2.
Ball one.
One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Ball.
Let's go, Mason.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. 2 down.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Mason Fluharty done for the day, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching.
New pitcher now for the Jays, number 62.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
So it's their last chance in this one. And here is Chandler Simpson. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That one pushed foul. One strike away. That one almost got him. Two down, nobody on. Comebacker to the mound. And that wraps it up for this afternoon.
Well, Bruce, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.